What's going on, everybody? My name's Haas. Welcome back to Onyx Block. Today we're going to look at some of the XRP news. I'm going to play a video from my favorite show. But before that, we're going to talk about something that you should be concerned about if you have a ledger, if you purchased a ledger. Obviously, Ledger Nano, hard storage wallet. So King Solomon tweeted out, warning, the ledger leak is causing major issues. Now, going into the Discord message, what this person had said is that they're using the ledger information, so your phone number, email, name, to essentially do a SIM swap, gain access to your email, and then take over your exchanges. So at this point, if you bought a ledger and you don't know if you're on this list or not, then you should go ahead and change your emails right now. Possibly even change your phone number. If you know definitely that you're on that list, definitely change your phone number. I've already looked for myself and I've made sure that I'm not on the list. At this point, I'm not going to link anything to you guys. You can find it if you're savvy enough, but I don't want to link anyone a document or anything that they could potentially download and infect their computer. It's not something that I'm about. So if you're not technically savvy, just be safe, change your emails, and lock down your accounts, make sure that everything is safe and secure. All right, so before we get into the XRP news, I'm just going to switch over here. Okay, so here is my favorite clip from Breaking Bad, and we're going to play this, and one of my favorite clips from that show. Now, I just want to reiterate that the whole point of me playing that clip is just to get you in that mindset of, are you really going to sell this token, a utility token that you know blows out any other cryptocurrency that is currently out on the market? Are you going to sell it just because of a little bit of a FUD and a frivolous lawsuit? I don't think that this is going to end in XRP being deemed a security. I think this is going to end in clarity. This is obviously a ploy for Jay Clayton to put a little bit of a wrench in Brian Brooks's plan and obviously make things a little bit harder for the Biden administration. Now, I don't want to get political on this channel. Really want to stay away from that, but unfortunately politics do come into play when you're discussing news and obviously a growing and brand new industry like cryptocurrency. So obviously the whole thing just screams politics to me, and it just seems like a huge political move. So in this article, Market Insider or Business Insider had written a couple of important points. One important point that I thought was Tuesday's suit amounts to the most significant federal actions taken to shift unlicensed cryptocurrencies under the umbrella of more traditional registered securities. So it really is a huge action that they're taking upon to go ahead and deem XRP a security or sue Ripple for initial sales of XRP because it's a security. Now, obviously, XRP is not a security. We know this, but that's neither here nor there. XRP's value has fallen of about 22%. We're going to look at the prices in a moment, but just be aware of that. Obviously, there's a lot of selling happening and a lot of FUD. It makes sense. Everyone's going to be a little bit fearful, and weekends are going to get shooken out. That's just par for the course. Now, what does this all mean? Where are we ending here? Should we be afraid? And I really don't think so. I think this is a huge shakeout. I don't think that this is going to play in the long-term grand scheme of things. And really, I'm just looking at this as more of a buying opportunity. I hope, and I know I'm going to be very unpopular for saying this, but I hope this is extended for a couple of months, giving me some time to fill my bags, because I haven't been in the crypto market for as long as some people. I've only been in since the beginning of 2020, right before COVID hit. So obviously, my bags can still be packed. So I will welcome sub 30 cent XRP happily. Now, just to kind of iterate like why I'm so bullish on the fact that XRP is not going to be deemed a security, Kik, the messaging app, which is a large messaging app and they have a lot of funding behind them, recently went through a lawsuit for almost the same thing. The SEC was deeming their coin a security in their ICO, and they ended up winning that case and now have gone on to be one of the 3 legislatively acceptable currencies: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Kik's currency. Obviously, this ends with clarity. That's the only ending that I see out of this. it ends with clarity, or we've all been bamboozled and we have no idea what a security is. It's one of those two options, and I'm pretty confident that we all know what a security is, and I'm pretty confident that the courts are going to see that too. The only thing that I'm a little bearish on right now is who holds my XRP. To bring back ledgers into the mix, and again, if you're part of the hack, your ledger is not compromised. Your information is compromised. So please, please, please make sure that your information is changed on all your exchanges if you've been compromised. But your ledger itself is definitely not compromised. But I'm wondering whether or not we should be moving XRP off of exchanges and off of wallets that pay interest, wallets like Celsius, and temporarily putting them on cold storage. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing here. If I make a decision, I'm going to be tweeting about this. So go ahead and follow me at HODLERS on Twitter. Otherwise, I'll most likely make a video as well on what I decide. But at this point, I'm definitely going to be looking on any companies that are legislated specifically in America. And one big one on my radar is Celsius. Basically, their HQ is in New York. So that kind of makes me nervous what they're going to do. But I have received a couple of comments on this tweet that I had mentioned whether or not we should move to cold storage. And one person, Simon Camp, had replied to me, but I'm still waiting to get other people's input. But he just states that they'll most likely just freeze it and not allow you to exchange it for fiat or other cryptos, which I'm fine as long as I'm able to withdraw and have access to my crypto. That's all I care about. But at the same time, it just makes me nervous, and I'd rather have everything on cold storage for now. But I will make that decision later on. Now, if I do buy anything, and I'm going to move over to BCB here. BCB is buying and adding to his bag at 32 cents. I tweeted out that I'm waiting for sub 30. If I do buy any new XRP, any new XRP is going straight to the ledger. So I'm not risking it, putting it on an exchange or a wallet. So you see, we're almost at our target. We're not going to take too long on this video because obviously I want to make sure that I'm able to catch sub 30 before an upswing. But I do think that we're going to be in a little bit of a long-term bear market. And by long-term, I mean a couple of months. I don't mean years. But I do think that in these next few months, this is really going to test everybody. When you see BTC start hitting upwards to 30K, 40K, 50K, and XRP is going sub 30 cents, that's going to be pretty scary. And it's going to be pretty hard not to FOMO into other coins and sell your XRP. And whatever you do, if you sell your XRP, please just make sure you're in profit. I don't think that you should sell. I'm absolutely not going to sell. But if you do sell, please make sure you're in profit. Don't lose. Don't take a loss. It's going back up. Please, for the love of God, at least be in the green. But this is not financial advice, so don't listen to me for financial advice. But also, you probably shouldn't sell. Look into XRP. Look into the fundamentals before you sell. Please make sure you're educated enough. And then as long as you have come up to that conclusion by yourself that XRP is indeed a security, at that point, go ahead and sell. But I have not come to that conclusion. There's no reason to come to that conclusion. So any person that is able to read and understand knows that this is going to end in clarity. So that's it from me, guys. Go ahead and give me a subscribe to the video if you agree with the sentiment, or if you don't agree, whatever, just subscribe if you like the content. Give me a like on the video, and give me a comment down below whether or not you're holding or selling. What's your plan going forward? I know my plan is just to accumulate and to hit some goals that I wasn't able to hit before, that I thought were a little unrealistic, being so new to the crypto market. But now that I know exactly what XRP is, and I'm willing to put a good chunk of money in, I'm more than willing to start shelling out more money into XRP at these low prices. But that's it from me, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, and happy hodling.